Hey, my name's Emily. I'm a mom of four kids, ages 2 to 13, and our family has a lot of neurodiversity in it, but we don't need any sort of diagnoses to have intense emotion. My home has been so full of meltdowns, fighting, yelling, screaming, shutting down, defiance, sibling rivalry, and more. And I'd like to say that most of those intense behaviors and yellings and meltdowns were all from my kids. But if I were to be totally honest, many of them have been from me too. I know that it is not easy. Now, I also know that when we're parenting children that have their own intense emotions, it can be really difficult to enjoy parenting. Our days can sometimes feel like they're just a big swirl of stress, overwhelm, frustration, anger. And all those times that I've blown up at my kids, I can't even tell you about the soul crushing guilt from screaming at my 4-year-old to just get his shoes on. And then he ends up crying because he's terrified of his own mother. I am not proud of those moments, but I share them with you because I know what it's like. I also know you don't have to stay stuck there. With just 3 steps, you can go from all of that overwhelm, the stress, and really not enjoying your days to happier memories, to enjoying parenting again, to feeling so much calmer, more confident, and overall happier times, completely transforming that family dynamic in the process. Would you like to see these 3 steps? Let me show you. This is the Emotionally Healthy Families membership. When you join, you get instant access to all of this. The modules walk you through each step. Step 1, learning to manage our thoughts and emotions so we can stay calm and control even when our children are driving us absolutely crazy, even when they're melting down or being sassy or overly dramatic or completely shutting off. We can learn to manage our own emotions. This is so powerful, and I walk you through how to do it. All of these videos, all of these modules are very easy to understand, even when you're stressed, even when you're overwhelmed. Most of them are just a few minutes long. You can watch them on double speed, you can listen to them on your phone, and they all come with something to help you out, some sort of worksheet or mini guide to assist you so that whatever your learning style is, you can go as deep as you want. Now, here's step number 2 is we figure out the whys behind things. Why are we having those intense emotions? Why are our children acting out? What is the reason for it? Going deep into those triggers helps us move past the trying to control superficial behaviors into that really deep understanding of why the behaviors are there in the first place. What needs are there, and how can we meet those needs in other ways? Which, of course, leads us to step number 3, creating our personalized parenting toolbox. This is so essential for us to have a toolbox that's unique to our family, that isn't like somebody else's toolbox, because I'm unique, my children are unique, so are you and your children. Your family's toolbox should not look like anyone else's because your family isn't exactly the same as anyone else's. We work on you building that customized toolbox to help your children learn healthy ways to handle those emotions, for you to find healthy ways to deal with those really tricky moments in parenting. And the best part is, you don't have to do this alone. We have regular live coaching calls. You can come, you can ask me any parenting question. If you can't attend live, you can pre-submit a call. If you don't want to get on a call, we have this private membership. It is only for Emotionally Healthy Families members. You can come here if you want a growth companion, an accountability buddy, someone that you can private message on the side. You're totally welcome to do that. Or if you just want to stay in the group and comment with us, it is a very small, tight-knit community. I'm extremely active in there, and I go above and beyond to make sure that you're supported and you get those answers and the help that you need for the really tricky moments. This is also a place that you can come when you've just had a hard day and you want to be able to express those frustrations to someone that's not going to judge you, not going to judge your kids. I get it. You have a kid that's melting down for 45 minutes because you asked them to clear their plate after dinner. I will not judge them or you. And we can totally work on different ways to handle that. In fact, we even offer personalized parenting resources. Each week, you can submit a resource request, right, for something personalized to help you in your parenting journey. For example, this mom had a child that was struggling with speaking very disrespectfully. And it was a hard thing for the family. It was a hard thing for the child in their social life and at school. We wrote this story and created it with a discussion guide and everything to help that child and that parent talk about words, why they matter, etc. It opened up a conversation that wasn't threatening to either one of them. And the most important thing to remember, though, is this online community, the personalized parenting resources, the live coaching calls, and of course, our Emotionally Healthy Families portal. All of these work together for you to completely change the experience that you're having in parenting and to help you go from where you are to where you want to be in a way that feels good, that's not based on icky self-hate, but instead based on self-compassion. It helps you feel good about yourself, feel so much better about your family, and really make those relationships better so that you can have more peace at home, so that your children can have better relationships in their lives. So there's less meltdowns, both from your children, and if you're like me, less meltdowns from you too. It has been a game changer for so many of the people that I've worked with. You can read their testimonials, you can find out more. I can't wait to welcome you in.